the really great thing about live, and for folks that are like, I don't know if I want to do live or if I want to try to do like uh pre-recorded video, the truth is when you do a live video, like everybody watching recognizes how emotionally horrifying it is.
Yes, totally agree there. Because if you are able to press the live button, you are a winner. Like you are a winner
Yes.
compared to so many people out there.
Absolutely. And so many folks are like, I could never do that. Right. And so you really get the opportunity to start building up your content creation chops in a space where just doing it automatically makes you in like the top 20%. And I don't remember the numbers, but it was something like only 20% of Facebook users actually go live, and even
Wow.
fewer go live on a consistent basis.
Really?
So
I didn't know about stats. That's really awesome.
Yeah, it's been a while since I looked up the numbers. It's probably been about 2 years, but I would assume, even if we say it's increased to 35%, that's still not a lot when you think about like the billions of users on Facebook. There's so much opportunity to go live, and then let's pretend it's 50%. That 50% of people still aren't consistent, and so if you're going live consistently, whatever consistent looks like to you, you're going to stand out. And I think that's the thing that you were discovering, June, is like, I'm going live consistently. I'm sharing something that I'm learning. And people are being receptive because in my process of learning, I provided value to them. Now they don't have to go read the book, or they don't have to go learn the thing, because I'm delivering it to them on a silver platter. And then after you started doing it in a while, something evolved. So then you started doing the live video, but that has been like the vehicle you're using to build your business, right? So how did that transition of, I'm going to experiment with this, to this is going to be my vehicle to build my business?
That's fantastic. You know what? I think the thing about going live is that people see the authentic self as you as a person, and we often, the creator, we don't really realize that because we are the one who is creating. And
Right.
there are a lot of people, they are receptive to our creation without letting us know, without, while you're listening to this podcast, drop some comments so that we know that you are actually listening to this, right? But we know that there is what I call silent reader or silent watcher, like be it what we call it. So eventually, you are so consistent enough that initially people do not take, they don't take you seriously. They was like, you know what, June is just, just her usual self sharing a book. Yeah, I know about the book. People do not take it seriously when you're just starting out. But when you show up, you are putting yourself out there every single day, people start become like, I'm really curious, like what June is really talking about, right? What June has been sharing. So they will just watch one of your episodes. Like maybe it can be like your 50 episodes, or it can be your 30th episode, or maybe it's your 100th episode. They love it. And that's where they start going back to all your previous episodes and to see your transformation. I think the reasons that you're able to build that kind of authority is because people see from how sucked you were to how you have become the day, and they know that you have put in your hard work and the efforts along the way. And because of these tiny little things every single day and your consistency, build that kind of authority that you don't actually see it, but you really have to put in the hard work in a consistent basis for people to actually trust you. And eventually, every single piece of the videos that you put out is a marketing weapon for you, because it's going to be evergreen there, available 24/7 for people to access to your knowledge, to your energy, to your enthusiasm without you actually doing the work. Yeah, so that's what I believe.
Yeah, no, I think there's some great stuff that you're saying there, as far as the some of the fear that I think comes in, not just live but creating content in general, is some of that, like, what will people say, right?
Yeah.
And the truth is, when you're first getting started, no one cares because they're not paying attention. And it's not until you've put out multiple pieces that people start paying attention. But by then, if you've made the decision to be consistent, your skill level has improved tremendously when you get over that hump and that creative hump of like, you're bad, you're bad, you're bad, you're kind of good, right? And
Yeah.
you just keep stair stepping up and you're like, okay, I don't suck anymore, right? I still have growth, but I don't suck anymore. There's a level of authority here because I've done the reps to kind of get me to the place that I am today. And then people appreciate the journey, right?